the world is us, so what?
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
In the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're upper,
I love his versatility. I love his route running. Ran the entire route tree. They hit him on deep shots, quick hitters, balls over the middle, balls to the sideline. He was everywhere.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Here come the Steelers now on offense, led out by a man who's been at the control since 2000.
Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And now a throw on first. On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Steelers. The football, and it's picked up by the Steelers, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys...
15 seconds to play in half number one. Mahomes going to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. He'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the first half. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to...
Possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. This one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're
handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Steelers, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs,
we'll see Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh.
first carry for Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Pretty much. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting room. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Mayfield's throw into the hands of Hooper.
That tight end made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 35 on second down, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they're going to have themselves times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory, backed up, in good situation.
Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Pass caught by Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down now, but that clock rolling. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Pass complete to Chubb. What'll be an important 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. And that will be in.
About it. You can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So with the Steelers in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Marcus Mariota and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of...
Face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now...
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Fournette, a first down carry. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need close possession of football.
Here's a give to Fournette. And not a whole lot of room to operate there.
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for Pittsburgh, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.